We've got nowhere to go. Here we are, we can't go far. It's the Rotten Apple Show.
Woo! What's up, everybody? We missed you. Welcome back to the Rotten Apple Show, and this is episode 9.
I like 9s.
My name's Kelsey.
Hey, my name's Shai. Hello.
And this is the Rotten Apple Show. We've got a hell of a show for you tonight, don't we, babe?
That's right. Of course, we bring Kevin back in Kevin's Corner, one of our favorite ongoing segments. And yeah, I've lost my mind, or should I say my head. And Kelsey's going to shave my head with some clippers.
How do you feel about that?
How do I feel about shaving my head? I feel excited.
Mm-hmm.
I feel scared. But mostly I feel curious because I don't know what my head shape is like. So you all get to find out either the delight or the horror of my shaved head tonight.
Potato or potato, huh, babe? Am I right? Wore a special outfit tonight. This is my hairstylist outfit. If you notice, I'm not wearing my Rotten Apple shirt because tonight I go professional. And not only that, but we've got Dennis Rahm in the house.
That's
who's
right.
A professional sportscaster. Owner of our local news and online
Yeah, no, it's all good. Online magazine.
Magazine.
Baby, I know what you're talking about. Online
Lake Chelan now.
Yes.
And he's here to help do a play-by-play as I shave Shai's head.
Yeah,
so that's really exciting.
We don't have sports, so this is what you got. You got live hair shaving called by the one and only Dennis Rahm. I'm so excited. Thank you, Dennis Rahm and Lake Chelan now for joining the show tonight. Let's talk about our main event.
Yes, the main event, you guys. After Shai shaves his head, we have Taylor Williamson joining us. And you might recognize this mug because not only was he a finalist on America's Got Talent, but he was welcomed back for the 10-year anniversary Champions Show.
Right.
And then he was also deemed top 5 acts of all time that have been on the show. So we're really honored to have him here tonight. He actually has been to Chelan before as well. And we had people driving all over the state to see him. So we're really excited to see how he's been doing in quarantine. And yeah, we're gonna, that's the main event.
Yes. And one last note about my head shaving. I promise it's the last I'll talk about it before we get to it. Some people have asked me to also shave my beard, and I want to let you all know right now that's off the table. And somebody also recommended I shave my eyebrows, and now that's just scary. So
baby steps, guys. Baby steps.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's move on. We're gonna go to one of our favorite people. He's our roommate. He's my father-in-law. He's Kelsey's daddy's dearest. And, you know, Kevin, we get to learn more about him by asking him some very simple questions. And through these questions, we go inside the mind of this very, very interesting person.
And it's a deep, deep universe in there.
That's right. Without further ado, folks, here's this week's
Kevin's Corner. Oh, grandkids. You know, I learned a lot from my grandpa. But I'll tell you, when he put you to work, he had a 0.0% tolerance for goofing off. Pride and sweat is what built this country, he said. And that stuck with me. Anytime I come home and I see my grandkids goofing around, I put them to work. I don't care if it's gardening, construction, heck, even throwing a bale of hay over their shoulders, whatever it takes to keep them busy. That's what makes them men. And it's up to me to, pass that on to the next generation. Right along with sports. Being a good sport is something you got to pass on too. There's nothing worse than a sore loser. There's something even worse than a sore loser. That's a freaking arrogant winner. nothing gets under my skin like an arrogant winner. So I'm trying to steer them in the right way. Yeah, I guess there's just one thing that if I could leave my grandkids with, it'd be don't be a dumb. Oh man, what is it with kids and lights? On, off. Doesn't matter how many times you tell them to knock it off, they turn them on. You know, at the end of the day, it takes me about an hour and a half. Oh, the list is endless. I got kitchen lights to turn off, garage lights, laundry room lights, dining room lights, bathroom lights, porch lights, last year's Christmas lights, living room lights, oh man, mechanical room lights, oven lights. You know, if it wasn't for Google to help me, I don't know where I'd be. And if I don't have enough breath at the end of the day, I can't blow out the damn candle. No, I've had it with lights. All I want to do at the end of a day is have my lights off and go to bed. And that's Kevin's Corner.
All right, folks, that's Kevin's Corner. Yeah, grandkids, man. Can't live with them, can't live without them. But, you know.
Facts.
Those are facts from Kevin. Folks, real quick, I just want to mention from time to time, you'll see these two badges at the bottom of the screen. And that's just a couple ways to support the show. Any tips sent to our Venmo account at Rotten Apple Crew. We'll be sharing 100% of those tips with our comedians. And this week, Taylor Williamson. Obviously, they can't do the live shows. This is our way of supporting our comedy community and entertainment in general. And if you want to do ongoing support of us and our fun videos and this show, you can go to patreon.com/RottenAppleCrew, and you get some cool benefits like getting your credits at the end of the show or your name at in the credits, blah, blah, blah. And of course, you can get this cool t-shirt with the 3-month sponsorship. Either way, if you can't, no problem. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show, and watch me get my hair shaved. Kelsey's getting prepared here.
Welcome to the salon, Shai Moon. We're going to treat you really, really well tonight.
Oh my gosh, what am I doing here? All
First, honey, we have to put on your special robe.
Okay, and we got Dennis Rom coming on here live. You know what? Let's go ahead and bring him on here. Dennis?
Hey, good evening, guys. Dennis? How you doing?
Dennis Rom from Lakeshland Now. Thank you so much for doing a play-by-play call of the show. We couldn't find a better person with your years of experience calling games to do this. Probably, I would say, your piece de resistance or the pinnacle of your career will be this call. Wouldn't you say?
I think so, Shai. I mean, it may lead me to big things. Who knows on the national landscape? You know, I've done a lot of football, basketball, baseball, wrestling, volleyball. I even did a rodeo and a hang gliding national championship. But I have to fess up, my first call of a hairstyling session, and I'm looking forward to it. And even more exciting for me, I get to officially open for Taylor Williamson. How's that?
Oh, there we go.
That's right. Yes, you do.
There we go.
Before we get started, we're going to put on Shai's special robe. Babe, put that all the way on.
Oh, okay. There's sleeves on it, too.
This is a raincoat we improvised for tonight's show. Here we go.
All right. We got Dennis in the picture-in-picture, folks. He'll be doing the play-by-play, and we're just getting started here.
Is that okay for you?
Yeah, this is fine for me. My heart's pounding. And Dennis, once you get this put on here, you can take it away because I don't know how much I'll have to say. I'll express it through my face.
We will do that. Go ahead. Ooh, listen to the hum of that. That's a humdinger, Shai. You're in trouble, I think.
We're going to start low.
Okay, well, Kelsey.
From what I understand, From what I understand from the instructions, you start down here and then work your way up when you want to get into the good stuff. But I'm not quite sure if that's how it works, but I think it is. So here we go.
You could always try it the other way. Hang on just a second. I want to set the scene a little bit. We got to have a pregame show, before we get to the actual countdown and the start of this thing. It's like a sporting event. And by the way, a couple of interesting facts about you two. A lot of the folks that may not know, although I'm sure most of your fans know the background of Shai and Kelsey, but you first met back in 2014, got engaged in 2017. You got married last year by Elvis in a Las Vegas ceremony. So when I found that out, I made a couple of calls to Las Vegas today. I thought, well, we might get the bookies to give us some kind of a line on this thing tonight on whether or not Shai will give this endeavor, when it's all done, a thumbs up or a thumbs down. And couldn't get any takers, unfortunately. It's kind of an oddball event. But I will say, anybody watching now, if they want to weigh in before Kelsey actually gets going with these shears, they can give their own guess of if you will like it, would be a thumbs up. If you think Shai won't like it, it would be a thumbs down. Go ahead and weigh in on that, because it is Kelsey in her rookie year, and not only a rookie, but her first ever season debut of cutting hair on her husband. And I got to tell you two, I've been married 35 years. No way in hell would I turn my wife loose with those shears. So, Shai, you're the man. Shine me to the moon. Tonight, we're going to find out about this. So we're going to count you down and see how Kelsey does here with a big 3, 2, 1, go.
We're starting.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Moves right into the hairline
hair,
there.
you guys.
Oh, oops.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna need to step it up a notch.
Okay, yeah.
Go. Level 2.
Here we go. One level up already, and she just barely started. Nice little swipe down the side, though, above the earlobe there. And Kelsey, how much hair is coming off? Are you seeing quite a bit?
Lots coming off in the back, but the side's having a hard time, so I'm gonna have to go harder here.
A little harder. Feel free to crank it up to 5.
We're going for level 3, Dennis.
There you go. I like it.
And for the folks at home, I've got a 1/8 of an inch. We might have to go higher here.
Now, as you can see here, Shai's got a full head of hair. Thick, got a lot of curl to it. Probably would be a challenge for even a veteran hairstylist. And here yet is Kelsey in her first ever time dealing with a full head of hair like this. So we're going to see how this all plays out. Shai, you're being a really good sport about this. Did you have about maybe 3 or 4 shots before this?
No, I just had a shot of gratitude. I was saying some prayers in my head.
I had a few shots.
Even better.
Uh-oh. Is that pain?
No.
All right. She's kind of getting the back. I can see some nice progress being made here. Now, I heard Shai say he was going to be shaved, and I thought it was going to be a haircut. Are you actually going to shave this all the way, or are we going to do a cut?
I'm going for the whole shebang, Dennis. Whatever happens tonight, happens.
Okay, we're getting... Hey, Kelsey, a little tip, Kelsey, from the color booth. We got the production booth on the side here, and some are weighing in that you may be holding those upside down.
That's likely. I am dyslexic, so... Wait, so like this, you guys? Should I go...
Give it a whirl. See what happens. Oh, it's a self-cut.
Okay.
There we go.
I think that's what I was... Okay. Okay, here he goes. Oh.
Huh. This is a typical marriage. The husband is already taking over. Look at Shai go. Wow. Yes.
Wow.
Evidence.
Okay.
Evidence.
Babe, you're getting really close there.
Shai, you can't.
Okay, well, let's look at the progress, because this is actually pretty cool what he has going on. He has like a little
do it like
side
that.
mohawk. You want to keep that?
No, just shave it off. Let's go for it.
Oh, wow.
Let's try going up.
We're going for the full meal deal here tonight, folks. This is definitely going to be a head shaving before it's all said and done, or at least I hope.
Wait.
Oh.
No, Okay.
Shai, you're going to have to avoid the sunshine for a while, bud. Now look at Kelsey moving in. Very deft approach here.
You're right, I was holding it wrong.
Oh my
I
gosh.
think, yeah, getting a hang of it now. Might want to work on that top side a little bit, Kelsey.
Right. Here we go.
Hi, Mom. I'm sorry.
You know, I did this in my front yard earlier today when I got the lawnmower out, and pretty much you're getting the same treatment here, Shai.
Yep. I'm sure there's some dog poop in this one as well.
Shai, I understand now you typically got your hair cut about once every 3 weeks, and you've been going on 3 months without a haircut. So you probably missed 3 or 4 cuts in that time frame. And it looks like after tonight, you're going to be able to go another couple of months. So you got a lot to grow back, bud.
My life has turned into purely about economics, and so this is an economic move.
Oh, that's a big one.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that. Wow. Kelsey went for the bomb on that one. It's like the 70-yard Russell Wilson TD pass.
I'm trying to create
nice around the back.
Wow.
All right, guys, I'm going for level 4. Oh, we're already on level 4.
Are you going to leave him a tuft in the middle?
I'm thinking about it. What do you guys think? Should I go for a little bit of a mohawk, like curly Q centerpiece action, or what do you guys want to see? Should we go all the way? You might need to have your glasses for a minute.
Start by taking about half of that top layer off. Let's get it down a little shorter, but leave some. See what it looks like. That's a big half, but that'll work.
Dennis, how does this compare to some of your other calls that you've done?
Well, I tell you, I'm on pins and needles here, Shai, and I'm just glad it's you and not me, even though I need a haircut badly. But yeah, you're a great sport about this, and it was interesting because, this can go one of two ways for a newlywed couple, and it seems to be going okay.
Right now.
All right, let's go for the big mamba here. Folks, how do you like my mohawk? I think it's a pretty good look. I'll try to get it in the future. But for now, it's all good. It's all going. Let's go. Let's do
it?
Yeah.
We're doing it?
Right down the little seam. And
here we go.
There's some bald spots I've never seen before.
Uh-oh.
They're all going to be bald soon.
Backwards?
Yeah, here. Yeah, this way. This way.
Oh.
This way. Like that.
Okay. Oh my God, he's doing a Britney, you guys! He's going full on Britney Spears on us right now, you guys!
Oh, he's got it scalped now. There's no going back, Shai.
He's gone. Okay, wait. Wait. There's no turning back! Shai!
You are definitely committed.
Okay.
Look at that. Maybe Kelsey can help guide you. You got one spot there. There you go. There you go. Yeah, you're on it.
Oh
now
my
move
God.
to the other side.
You want to take off your glasses real quick? We got some interesting stuff going on right here.
Got a nice shaped head.
You got a really nice shaped head.
Your head's awesome.
Folks, I'm sorry. I can't see the comments. I can't put them on the screen. My superpower has been deactivated.
Shai Moon, I have to tell you, you have gotten younger. Just that quick. Just that quick. Now, make sure Kelsey remembers that she doesn't get to get near the beard, right?
Yes.
I do have some snippers just in case we get crazy.
All right, so here comes Kelsey with a little cleanup around the edges. Maybe at some point, maybe you could have Shai kind of pivot around so we can see what's going on in the back. Okay, probably better not to do that. I'd turn the other way. I think when you're done tonight, Shai, you're going to have a little extra cleanup perhaps to do in some areas. Looking good. Looking good. Look at that. Nice wave to the camera, big smile on his face. That's all good.
Just gonna get some of these long guys here.
You know, when you have Taylor on, Taylor's not going to recognize you. He won't know who he's talking to.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I think Taylor, it's the element of surprise. We're going to hit him with that, and we'll have something to talk about right off the bat. Speaking of Taylor, we should probably get to him in the next couple of minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Shai, a couple of quick comments. I can read them if you'd like from your viewers here.
Yes, please.
I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but Saif Nuaz, yikes. Rebecca Sarah, shaved the beard ASAP. Eli Grolecki says, I'll donate $100 if you take the beard off. And Jeff Kudashevich, ha 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 ha. And Lindsay Grolecki, looking like your bro. Rod Brooks, needs a professional to fix that. Oh, boo, boo, boo. And let's see here. What else do we have? Skippy Sprinkles looks great. Kyle Marquise Johnson, back of the head looks like a road map. Okay. Tara Lynn Fry, oh my. Jeff Conwell is watching. Hi, Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
The other Jeff says, I'll throw another $100 in for the beard. And then Rebecca, Sarah, my husband thought you said Dennis Rodman. I'm logging off. Uh-oh. And Rod Brooks, again with the beard. How much to take off the beard? Oh, hi, Casey. Casey weighing in on lots of donations for the beard. Oh, up to $300 total now for taking the beard, Shai. You might want to end it soon before you lose that in the process of things, too. And Valerie Wright says, handsome as always. And Brianna McDonald, Mama wants the beard to be shaved. There you go.
Dennis, thank you so much for doing that amazing play-by-play and having fun with us here. This is what we've got.
Feels good.
Okay, let's not get a hair all over the studio here. Folks, we got Taylor Williamson right around the corner. This is my head shaving on live television. Thank you for your comments. Not shaving the beard. Sorry, Taylor. But please go subscribe on Patreon, and maybe we'll do it some other time. In any case, we got Taylor right after this clip. Dennis, let's say bye to Dennis here. Dennis, thank you so much. You're such a good sport. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Dennis.
Hey, guys, fun time. Take care, guys.
Bye.
Enjoy this clip from Taylor, and we'll be right back with him live after this.
Good evening. For 19 years, I've been face-to-face with some of the greatest artists of our time. My guest tonight is a comedian who has won absolutely no Oscars, no Golden Globes or Emmy Awards. In fact, he doesn't even have a girlfriend. He was up to absolutely nothing with no prospects whatsoever until he auditioned for America's Got Talent, and his life changed. It's my pleasure to welcome one of the greatest comedians in the history of life on this planet, Taylor Williamson.
Hey, thank you so much for having me.
My pleasure. This is the questionnaire that I've asked for 19 years, and now it's your turn.
All right.
What is your favorite word?
One Direction.
That's 2 words, but in your case, it's okay. What is your least favorite word?
Boo. Whether it's an audience of people who don't enjoy my comedy, or even worse, a ghost that's trying to kill me, or the worst thing ever is a crowd of ghosts that don't think I'm funny.
What turns you on?
Boobs.
Any boobs in particular?
She knows who she is.
Taylor, what turns you off?
Can I say balls on TV?
You just did.
Balls.
Any bulls in particular?
She knows who she is.
Yay!
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 Taylor, how are ya?
Am I on? Am I live on around the world?
You're live around the world.
You're live around the world. Taylor, so good to have you. I know we spoke earlier today and I looked very different, so don't be alarmed. This is still Shai.
Wait, I don't know. Can I see your ID? And your credit card also? Can I get copies of both?
There's a Ron Apple logo.
Lake Chelan, my favorite place.
Yeah, how are you, Taylor? You know, we had you in Chelan in 2018, right? Our first season. And let's kick it off. I mean, what was your fondest memory of being in Central Washington or in Chelan?
I went to that great breakfast place. I mean, hanging out with you guys was the best, obviously. Trick question. What was that great breakfast place I went to? You know, I don't know what the places are called.
Blueberry Hills!
Are they sponsoring this? That was the best commercial of all time for them.
No, but I remember you did. Wasn't it you that was like, if one more person tells me to go to Blueberry Hill, I'm gonna... It's a popular spot.
I went there and I went on a jet ski.
That's right.
Are you jealous?
It was kind of smoky when you were here, right? Like there was fires going on?
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe not. I can't remember.
I think you just killed it so hard that it was just smoking inside the room.
It was lit.
I forgot to tell you I lit your house on fire. I didn't tell you that. I'm sorry about that. That was me. Oh, by the way, it looks like I think I'm cool because I have this microphone in my hand, but I took my microphone off my mic stand, and now it just looks like I'm a guy who thinks he's cool and like I'm gonna talk into the microphone so I look cool, but I look stupid.
No, I think you look pretty awesome. I mean,
no, real quick, folks. We mentioned that if you Venmo tips to @RodandAppleCrew, they'd be going to Taylor, but Taylor wants to share something before we get into the rest of the interview. Did you want to talk about that?
Yeah, give me all your money, you rich people. No, I feel weird. I don't know. I have like 3 months left of money before I'm broke, and I feel weird asking people for money for me, even though it's so gracious that you do that. But I started a GoFundMe for Save the Children. It's like it sounds like a fake charity that someone made, so it sounds like Save the Children. Yeah, right. But it's actually helping children in underprivileged areas get food and books during this time. So I've raised like $750. So. My goal is to raise like 2,000 and then send it to them. So if I have a GoFundMe on TaylorWilliamson.com, but if you Venmo you guys, whatever the Venmo is, and then I can send you the link and you can send it directly to them. And there's no you can give $0 to GoFundMe and it goes right to the charity, and it's a good thing that we could all do.
Yeah, we make sure the money's nice and laundered before it gets to you, Taylor. That's with no service fee on that.
I think it's so cool, by the way. So I'm sorry to cut you off, but I think it's so special that like you're gonna shave your beard right now. You're gonna raise like $1,000 for all these children who don't have food. Like they can't eat, and all you have to do is cut off some of your facial hair, and then they can eat. What a beautiful thing! I did it this morning.
Not you too. Oh my gosh.
The children. It's for the children. Oh, you don't want to save the. I'm sorry. You don't want to save the children. I'm sorry. Oh no, it's fine. You don't care about the people, your life. You have your white privilege. I get it. I get it.
Oh, well, hey, speaking of children, all the kids are on Instagram these days, and I know you've been doing Instagram Live for a while.
Transition.
Hey, listen, this is what we're doing now. From producers to pseudo talk show hosts and barbers, we're learning a lot of new stuff. But you're on Instagram. Thank you. You know what? You were on Instagram Live, and we used to catch your shows even before the quarantine, and then it was a lot of fun because you get your fans on, and you'd like have conversations with them. You talk to them, just talk to a stranger. Now, is there any difference between when you're doing those lives before the quarantine and how people are acting when they get on your live after the quarantine?
Are you asking if everyone's insane now?
More or less, yeah.
No, for whatever reason, most of the people who choose to talk on Instagram Live historically have been crazy people. Sometimes they're really. I mean, if they're watching, there's a lot of really nice people. But if they're not watching, they're all absolutely insane.
Makes sense.
What room are you in right now? It seems like you're in some bunker or cellar. Don't touch my pod in the background. That's your podcast, right?
It's the worst advertising for my podcast. Don't touch my pod. You can't read it. It's tacky. To me, it's funny because it's bad, but it's actually bad and not good. You know, so it's not even ironically good. It's bad in every way. But yeah, I have a wall in my home that looks like this, and it's either this or a white wall. So this looks. I thought it looked cool. The backdrop. I was like, I'll start a podcast here, but everyone's like, "Are you on your floor?"
Oh yeah, you could be.
You're doing push-ups.
You're like Spider-Man.
Sit-ups,
You're like
rather.
Spider-Man right now.
Yeah.
Hey, Taylor. Well, you're a wrestling fan, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, could you tell us who your favorite wrestler is?
Why are you guys so excited? Is Daniel Bryan from Aberdeen, Washington, live on Skype waiting for me?
That sounds very specific.
You're leading me into. If you were a professional talk show host, as you say you are, you're expecting me to give the correct answer, and then he's waiting for me live.
Oh, thank you for that tip.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, we're gonna note that for our next.
Oh, you're literally just asking me who my favorite wrestler is.
Yeah, exactly.
I know nothing about wrestling.
Have you never watched Ellen? You're doing it wrong. The Rock is supposed to jump out and be like, "What's up?" And then he cuts off your beard and he's like, "Money for charity because I care about the children." You know. And he makes you pay for it still.
We could bring back Dennis Rom. He's a sportscaster. That's the closest thing we've got to
close,
wrestling.
that's all we got.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
We can
he
talk
said he's not available. He's not available. Sorry, Taylor.
Oh, my bad. Next time. I like wrestling. You guys ever go to a wrestling show?
I haven't.
No, we've never been to a wrestling show. I was a huge wrestling fan when I was a kid. Ultimate Warrior and The Undertaker were my two favorite. I stopped watching after the whole new era of wrestling. I think Razor Ramon was the last one that I remember, but I don't know. Is it still the
dropping
same?
names.
Yeah.
So you stopped at the new era in 1994? Is that when you stopped?
I'm old, man.
That's not the new era. That's the gold. Is that the gold? I'm trying to make you feel old, but golden age sounds cool. That's like the Spanish flu era. I'm not getting paid to tell good jokes. I'm just going to throw out bad jokes. I apologize to anyone who has the Spanish flu. Did you know it's called the Spanish flu because it's actually American, but then it's something about like someone went to Spain and they were infected in there, but it started here, but we changed the name to not look bad.
That lines up.
Sorry to go political. No. You have a great head of hair. Do you appreciate it? As someone whose hair is thinning, it's very insulting to me, honestly, that you just like shave it like on a whim.
It's like
It's
burning.
gonna grow back so fast.
It's your white privilege again. You're like, I'm gonna shave my head. I don't care. I have so much hair. Me, I can't do that.
Speaking of white privilege, you had a talk show when things were up and running. You had a talk show at the Groundlings Theater, and that was really cool. I know you were like selling out shows and things like that. Are you planning to do some of those bits that you did on stage on your podcast with some of your future guests?
That's an interesting question. There was one. If people are really bored, if you go to my YouTube and just look up Taylor's Talk Show, I put up a full episode on there. I got people from Saturday Night Live and Groundlings, and there's a pro wrestler on there, Rocky Romero from New Japan Pro Wrestling, as you know. And so it's like a live Pee-wee's Playhouse meets Jimmy Fallon show, and we did a segment where I talked to strangers, and it's kind of goofy, whatever show, and I did a Zoom stand-up show the other night, which I thought was going to be a nightmare, but actually was pretty fun.
Oh, right
and
on.
But my favorite part is you can interact with people, and because people have their microphones on, so you can see what's going on. So I think I might do an interactive show that's not stand-up. I don't know. I'd like to figure out maybe once every few weeks or something. I don't know, but I've been thinking about it. Most likely, I won't do anything because I'm lazy and I'm not driven, but I should.
So on the Zoom calls, are you able to hear all of the laughter? So everyone's laughing and you can hear them when you hit your punchline. Is that?
Yeah, I mean it's funny because if 3 people laugh, you're like, oh, I'm killing it. You know, because not everyone has their microphone turned on. So it's not ideal. It's not my dream by any means. That's why my microphone's off, because I did the show and I try to look professional, you know?
Yeah.
All right, Taylor, we're going to do something fun here. We're going to let the audience learn a little bit more about you. We call this the Rotten Reveal, where we're going to ask you 10 questions, and you're just going to give us whatever answer comes to your head or whatever you'd like to say. But they're just simple 10 questions, and we're going to start off with Kelsey asking the first one.
Okay, Taylor, here we go. Would you rather be reborn as a heckler or do stand-up comedy only with your eyes?
What does that even mean?
So
I don't understand.
You're an asshole, and you know what a heckler is, or you tell jokes with your eyes.
What would you rather do?
What does that mean? Like, can I talk, but I'm not allowed to talk?
No.
Like, I have.
You
am I mute?
make love to the camera with your eyes.
So I could be sexy or an asshole?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. Does my mouth work outside of the comedy show?
Yeah, but on stage, you just don't use it at all.
So you're.
I hate comedy. I'd be so happy.
I'll just be.
I did.
You know what? Let's try this second question.
I would rather. The I one.
Okay, that's the correct answer.
I get paid I get paid to look at people.
To make them laugh with your eyes.
All right, Taylor. Podcast. Are there too many or not enough?
Oh, there's too many. I just started one. It's a nightmare. What a terrible idea. No offense, welcome, but I started a week before you. What a train wreck of just life choices.
All right, what's your biggest pet peeve?
That's a good question. What's yours?
Am
I allowed to do that?
With their mouth open.
Yeah, I know I have 500 of them. I can't think of one right now, which is not a good thing to do.
Okay, that as a pass.
I don't like people who cough. I don't like people who cough. And like I sat on a plane next to a guy coughing from Japan. I flew 10 hours from Japan in the middle seat next to a guy who would not stop coughing. And it was the most disgusting thing ever. And it was okay back then for some reason.
Now it would be like,
Now I could just be like, hey, teacher, this guy, you know?
Definitely.
So someone commented, and I know who the someone is. We love you, Brianna. She wrote, her pet peeve is when people don't shave their beards for charity.
Oh.
Listen, if I can defend you a little bit, is you don't know if these people are. Can I curse? Can I say a bad word or no? We're family friendly here, right?
No, we're good.
I can curse?
Yeah, you can.
Well, I'm not gonna curse. I don't know if you're testing me. They're full of poop. We don't know if they're full of poop. They're like, I'm gonna give you money. I'm gonna give you $10,000. You shave your beard. You shave your beard. You're like, oh, I don't know. Because like when I was in fourth grade, I was in karate class and we were raising money for my karate studio, which makes no sense at all, honestly, to do a fundraiser for a studio that we pay to go to. It doesn't make any sense at all. Like, that's not a charity. But I did like a kick-a-thon where I had people to give me money for every kick I do. And then like I got all these people to give me like $3 a kick, and I did like 100 kicks and no one would give the money. You know, I have to do it 60 seconds. Anyways, I'm triggered. So I don't trust these people. You know what? Don't give money to charity. Give it to me, actually. Can we cancel it? After people give money to charity, just give it to me. I don't know.
We're gonna just do some of the best of questions since we got such thorough answers for the first few here. Taylor, gift cards for
just
presents.
1-word answers? Am I doing it wrong?
Yeah.
My sign fell off. This is a disaster.
We're gonna do 1-word answers for the rest of these. Gift cards for presents, efficient or cop out?
No, it's great. Efficient.
Efficient. Punctuation in text messages, smart or creepy?
Smart. Punctuation?
That's the correct answer. That's the correct answer.
Okay.
Who's against punctuation?
Sometimes I'll put a period at the end of my text and Kelsey will call me creepy. So that's where this question comes from.
No, I got to tell you the story on this. He told me that he was period man and that all of the texts he was going to be sending me from here on out were going to have periods at them. So, but before doing that, he spent an entire hour sending me texts with periods at the end. So I thought he was extremely mad at me. And he said, no, it's this new character I'm trying out called Period Man. Because it can get really intense when people keep sending you messages.
Well, you don't sound. I'm on your side until you said I'm period man. Then it just sounds kind of creepy, you know?
Right? Okay, one more. How about peeing in the shower? Normal or gross?
It's absurd to get out to pee. That's absurd. And anyone who says they do that, they're lying or they're psychotic. It's sterile. It's liquid. It's normal.
Good answer.
Yes, I think Madonna recommends it as well.
Wait, she has milk in her bathtub.
And urine.
Okay, you want to do the last one?
The last one. One word, speaking of beards, one word to describe Shai's still existent beard.
Santa? I wanted to say cool Santa, but that's 2 words.
That was the rotten reveal. I hope everybody knows Taylor a little bit more now from that.
Taylor, man.
Did you good?
Yes.
You did great.
Yeah, yes, you got 100%. 8 out of 6.
Yay.
We really appreciate you coming on the show. It's so good to see you, and thanks for donating the tips to charity. That's awesome.
Really awesome.
We're all in this together, and it sounds like you're having a lot of fun. We'll see you on Instagram Live. In the meantime, do you want to tell people where they can find you online and how they can follow you and your comedy and anything you're doing?
I like how you're like, it sounds like you're having a great time in the pandemic. I'm having a terrible time, but thank you I like that it comes off that I'm happy. That's what matters, is that it appears that you're happy. That's the best. Thank you, Stone. Thanks for having me. Send my love to all of you and everyone in your family and your beautiful community of Lake Chelan and Jesse Shapiro, of course. And also, I'm at Taylor Comedy on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, Taylor Williamson. I have a podcast called Don't Touch My Pod. I was runner-up on America's Got Talent. I have a bunch of, this sign fell off. I have my podcast. That's God telling me to stop trying to do a stupid podcast. Nothing matters. I'm a comedian. Look up my videos and social media, and I don't know. My love to everyone watching and you guys, and nice to talk to you guys.
Nice to talk to you, Taylor. Best of luck.
We love you too.
We hope to have you back sooner than later.
All right, I love you guys. Have a good day. Bye, guys.
Bye. All right, you guys. That was Taylor Williamson. That was me cutting Shai's hair, shaving it, and him shaving it as well, pulling a Brittany on us. And next week, we've got Greg Santos, which ironically opened for Taylor the first time Taylor came to see us, and then we brought him back as a headliner because he just shot up. You might have seen him on ABC or NBC. He does a lot of commercial work and a lot of TV shows and sitcoms. So we're really excited to see him next week.
In the meantime, we love you. Thank you for watching the show. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for bearing with me as I lose my mind and shave my head. Who knows what we'll do next, but we're loving the ride. We love you, Chelan, Wenatchee, Manson, Los Angeles, everybody watching.
Worldwide.
Till next week.
It's the Rotten Apple Show. We've got nowhere to go. Here we are, we can't go far. It's the Rotten Apple Show.